Hey guys, welcome back. So recently I went through my pack folder and I chose what I think are the 10 best packs. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this vid and the packs. So the first thing that is really nice about this pack is the swords. I have to say these are some of the best high-res swords I've ever seen. The tools follow the more simplistic but still high-res theme of the pack. Moving on, another big highlight is the armor. It's hard to do a good high-res armor, but this pack definitely does it well. The trimming is done very well and just the gradient within the armor looks amazing. The bow and rod in this pack are very simplistic yet clean as well. And overall, this pack just follows a very nice theme. Making a good high-resolution texture pack is very hard to do, and yet this pack executes it so well. Just the way all of the items work perfectly together is truly amazing. Not one texture feels out of place. So overall, this is a very nice, clean, high-res texture pack. And also, it comes in recolors of default red, blue, and pink, if green doesn't suit you. This pack's main theme, which is light blue and white, is very well shown across the swords and tools. The swords themselves are pretty medium shape and medium size. I like how on all of the swords they all have the white handle, but I really do like the diamond armor because it perfectly matches the gradient of the pack. Nothing stands out too much in the miscellaneous textures, though it is cool how the bow and rod are completely white. The gapple and the ores in this pack are very unique, following along with the ghost theme of the pack. Overall, this is a more unique pack which shows off a very nice light blue and white color palette. We have our first 16x pack here, which looks more default, but when you actually look at it, pretty much all of the textures are revamped and original. I especially like how they added vine on the wooden and stone sword. If you're a short sword lover, you'll most likely like the swords in this pack. The armor again looks like Minecraft completely revamped and reimagined. Following that theme here, every single miscellaneous item is totally changed. And I really like what they've done with the ores, but the bow and rod look very cool, taken over by vines. Most of the block textures in this pack are original and just more vibrant and colorful. Overall, this is a nice pack if you want something close to default Minecraft, and yet it changes pretty much every texture to be more vibrant and unique. As you can see, this pack's theme is being black in the middle with a neon outline. The shape of the sword matches very closely to those of ghostly 32x swords, but as you can see, they look much different because of the outline theme. The armor follows this theme very well. When done properly, neon outlined armor can look so good. The leather armor looks good too, even though it doesn't follow the theme of the other armors. As for the miscellaneous stuff, I really like how the diamond and pearl look, and I think the rod looks alright, but for the bow, I feel like the shape could have been better. Also, making the ores the same as the rest of the pack was definitely a missed opportunity. So overall, this is a very cool pack, since you don't see a lot of packs nowadays with the outlined theme. But I can say this pack definitely pulled off the outlined theme very well. The tools in this pack pretty much look like just an upscale of default Minecraft tools. But meanwhile, the swords take a longer, more unique shape that I really like. The armor is just a high-res, more darkened and grim looking armor. The leather armor still stays more low-res and default looking. In the miscellaneous, everything just looks like default upscales, but the pearl is higher res with a lot more depth. It's a circle in Minecraft. So overall, this pack, the whole GUI is just completely default, and all of the textures and blocks are just upscales of their default versions. It's really fun to play with and gives me OG vibes, since a lot of packs back in the days were made just like this. It combines default Minecraft with higher res textures and then some unique ones. Now this pack right here is for the people who really want a default Minecraft experience. The swords pretty much have the default Minecraft gradient, though they have a more sharp slanted theme. Also, it's always a nice touch when there's some string on the wood and stone sword. Moving on to the armor, they are all pretty much default. Meanwhile, in the miscellaneous, most things look default or very close to default. It is nice how some textures like the diamond and redstone are animated though. As for the bow and rod, their shape is slightly changed. As for the blocks in this pack, they are of course mostly default. The ores all have an outline around them, which is pleasing to look at. Overall, out of all the default edits I've tried, this is my favorite. If you prefer the default Minecraft textures, then going with a pack like this that stays very close to default and mainly just cleans up some of the textures would be a very good fit. Here we have another more default looking pack. The swords again follow the default Minecraft gradient, although they are way smaller. The armor looks to be completely default. And meanwhile on the miscellaneous stuff, most things look very close to default, with a few exceptions like the shear, pearl, fireball, and the bow and rod are edited slightly. An interesting thing about this pack is the blocks are high resolution, while all of the textures are low res. Usually it's the other way around. I know I haven't really been showing the skies in the packs that much, but in this pack the sky is truly amazing, since it makes it seem like you're floating above the earth. And playing games like Bed Wars or Bridge is really fun with this guy. Overall, this is a pack with a more default theme, yet there are some oddities like the blocks being higher res, yet somehow it fits in with the pack. And trust me, if you don't like the pack for anything else, you should definitely get it just for the sky. Now here we have another high res pack that's main theme is green. The swords in this pack feel very nice to PvP with, and block it especially. The shading done on these swords is so good. The armor is mainly a simple gradient. The white highlights really make it pop though. Meanwhile in the miscellaneous, I like the unique style of all the ores. The bow looks pretty basic yet good, and the rod is cool and very smooth to PvP with. There's nothing too special about the blocks. Overall, this is just a fully fleshed out high res pack. PvP with this pack feels so fluid and smooth. I'm not sure why. It might be the sword shapes or some of the other textures, but it is just so smooth to play with. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any recolors of this pack, so if you don't love green, then you're kind of stuck. But you know, you could recolor it yourself. Alright, the highest resolution pack of this video. The swords are what I would say are the perfect high res swords. The diamond sword having that outline theme, as well as the tools having that white outline, is just... Now man, the armor, first off, even the chainmail is accounted for, which you do not see that a lot. Like I said before, it's hard to pull off a good high-res armor, but I would have to say this is probably some of the best armor of the video. And I mean, just take a look at the diamond armor. It's literally animated, and it's just a simple animation which doesn't make the armor look ugly. As for the miscellaneous, the ores, potion, and pearl all look good. The rod on the other hand is really cool with its own custom bobber. The blocks in this pack are 16x, so you won't be losing that much FPS. But overall, if you can handle a 512x pack, I would definitely recommend this. The PvP experience using this pack will definitely make up for any lost FPS. And last and not least, we have a very aesthetically pleasing pack. The swords are nice medium length swords, though they really stand out more aesthetically. The pack's whole theme is forestation and nature, so it fits perfectly when there's the little leaves coming off the tools and sword. The armor takes on a pretty good looking color palette. For the miscellaneous, you can really see all the effort that went into this pack, each texture being completely changed. The bow, rod, stick, and arrow all have the little leaves coming out, which is a very nice touch. The blocks are all custom, completely changing the look of Minecraft in a good way. Overall, if you want a pack that's nice to look at and also nice to PvP with, I would say this is a very good pack for you. It does an amazing job combining how beautiful packs can be with the PvP aspect of Minecraft as well. Well, so those were my top 10 favorite packs of the year. And remember, they were all my opinion. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So long and goodbye.